No.
Bro's like 4 chapters
Also,
in.
did you go to the library to read?
What?
Did you go to the
Oh,
library?
No, he went home.
man.
Oh, okay.
Come on, you gotta go to the library. We have so many cool people at the
No
library.
one's gonna go to the library.
Listen,
Why? I already have the book.
it's called
May,
reading
I
time,
feel your pain because for the 1C1 shot, I was like, man, no one's ever been to the library. I'm gonna create the coolest character from the library. Nobody has gone to the library since.
Damn. Good thing we're gonna have like therapy in the future.
Yeah,
No.
no.
It's
Mandated
bound to happen.
therapy. Riku's not the only therapist, though.
Welcome back to another episode of Class 1D. If you weren't here last time, oh my goodness, you should have been here last time. Anywho, a whole bunch of things happened. The most relevant, which is Monday, happened. So RGB joined Class 1C. I've promised permanent buffs for completing mini side quests. Of course, Yukio got an even shadier book than last time. Hanako's still in the hospital. Something else of significance happened. Don't worry about it. And oh yeah, Riku got training for his quirk
Doctor?
license thing. It has a specific name. Don't worry about it. And
Okay.
yeah, you guys wrapped up Monday after doing some training. Someone, I don't remember who, trained double. I think it was Riku.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're gonna have to not train today, or if you want to get your level of exhaustion gone.
Damn. Okay. Wait, for real?
What?
I can't go to work. Can I still go to work?
Yeah, you can go to work, you just can't train.
Okay.
So you can go to work, you can get the job, but you just can't get. You can choose not to get any aptitude points for it.
Oh, what a nice choice. Okay.
I mean, you can choose to also gain aptitude points for it, but it means you'll be stuck with the level of exhaustion.
Nah, it's cool.
We have to balance double training in one day somehow. Otherwise, you guys would be at level 5s, like all across the board. I mean, it'd take a little longer, but
We could give it a shot, you know.
yeah, we'll postpone that. Don't worry. Normal will just reset all your stats to 1 if you get too powerful. So
No, please.
The final boss.
It's gonna
Final
happen,
bot.
dude.
Normal.
yeah. But yeah, we got some cool things happening last time. Oh, I said Hanako's still in the hospital, but Shinso has officially started his application into the hero course, so that might change things.
We got cubed.
Nice.
But yeah, it's Tuesday now.
Oh yeah. Everyone got trapped in a
Oh yeah, that
Cube.
happened. Yeah, that was the important thing you
Got
missed.
cubed.
There was a Pokeball, a monster cube capture incident. There was a chance it got the whole party.
It should have happened.
Except for Yukio, because he ain't there.
Yeah.
We would have found a way, dude. I know where you live.
Terrorizing.
It's fine.
With boss just running through the streets towards my apartment.
We got an inventor to help us out,
Yeah.
so that I didn't have to try the tech check and get in there.
What do you mean?
Yeah, a pink-haired girl named May.
Yeah, that's not going to
May
be
help us
happening in
out.
the future at all.
Never.
Also,
Hey,
Jason met with a support student to. I'm going to use the word smuggle, even though it's not really smuggling, but
Make a
get some
contract.
support items into the sports festival for him.
Absolutely cheating.
More like a creative interpretation of rules, but I digress. Yeah, today is Tuesday. It's another rainy day. Your previous rainy day, I believe, was Thursday. So
Damn. Like 3 months ago.
stop, don't.
Okay. Actually, like since a year.
Shut up, Riku.
Yeah, it's been a year.
Since last year, man.
Man, it's been a year since we last
Anyway.
played.
Mm.
Oh God, don't date this episode.
Jesus.
It'll
Christ.
happen at least 23 more times.
Anyway,
Okay, Tuesday morning. It's a
Tuesday
rainy
morning.
day.
It's raining.
I try to
Mm.
be the first one there.
You try to be the first
Yeah,
one
bro.
there. Okay, speed check.
Okay, I'm going to fail. Because
I'll make
fuck
a speed
Shinji.
check.
First crit fail of the year, let's go.
6.
What?
Fuck.
6. All right, let me make sure my dice are invisible. That way you guys can't cheat.
Oh yes, we're gonna cheat, but big. Oh fuck, he has a 5 in speed. The fuck? That's so useful for me in the future. Like what the fuck?
So Yukio,
Uh-oh.
you try and get to class
No.
as soon as possible. And when you open the door to the classroom, no one's in there.
Oh!
May, is that a 15?
Jesus.
Oh, that was from earlier when I was like rolling for
Oh,
like
okay.
example damage.
That was a warm up.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
I was like, man, that's
I was like,
real
yeah.
fast.
You got a 3 in speed. Damn.
No, I have a 3 in power. I can roll for speed to see how fast I get in there.
Okay.
7.
Oh.
Oh yeah, so
Right before Yukio.
yeah, so
I mean, I
Yukio-
wasn't like racing the class.
Oh, yeah. You're just one of the first people to arrive. But Yukio,
Yeah.
you are officially the first person in class. You woke up early, you set your alarm. You get into class. No one else is in there. You blink your eyes. Shinji's there.
Yukio just drops to his knees.
You did officially win. Congratulations.
All right, I level up. Just a fucking Scott Pilgrim level up.
Yeah. You could get some, it's like a little XP meter.
It's like yes, that's not useful at all.
We don't use XP in the system.
Yukio's gonna be happy for the rest of the day now.
Yeah. But I imagine other people will arrive to class in their own time, unless someone wants to take a day off for whatever reason.
What would I need to roll to get out of bed?
Ooh.
Because you said it was raining, right? So it's like nice, gray, cloudy.
Yeah. It's a very sleepy day.
Mm.
You're a little exhausted. You did double train. I'm gonna need fortitude to see if you can get out of bed in time to be on time for class.
Okay. Okay. 13.
Oh yeah. You listen, even if you don't want to wake up, you have the perfect willpower to do so.
Damn. Damn. Okay, I'll just make my way over.
Make them awake down to. Okay. Well, we have 3 people accounted for. So now the real question is, Jason, you go to school today?
Sorry, I'm not ignoring y'all. I'm watching my friend's puppy, and he's being very dramatic.
Oh.
Okay. Where are we?
We are just starting school. Unless you don't want to be there, in which case I can.
Would there be
Jeez.
any benefit to me not being here?
No immediate benefit.
The
May
book.
take a mental health day.
We need that for real. They didn't give us one after USJ.
Yeah, don't.
Technically, we had the weekend.
Well, well,
Some of you had the weekend.
Most of us didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing bad happened on Sunday.
Yeah, I could have used something on Sunday. Yeah.
Um,
You could always willingly show up to class late, like super late, like show up 2 periods later.
mm,
Your first 2 classes are math and history, so
We have
Well, I
math
need
first
to
period.
get there for homeroom.
oh yeah.
Did we ever decide who's the president, class president?
Wasn't it
So
Tetsuya?
We don't have one.
so there is no class president because the class president was the dropout, but the acting class president is Tetsuya.
Tetsuya, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not too strict.
I
He's not a rat.
do I know. Okay, I'm gonna text Kenta. And can this be actually last night before I went to sleep?
Yeah, yeah, totally.
For a quick second. Okay. I'm gonna text Kenta and ask him if he knows what the schedules for training the shit. What how do you train speed again?
Well, you can go to the track is an option, but you do have some other options if you like I mean like basically anything that do speed. If you did a dance battle, that's speed. Um there are a lot of speed options. Also your video game will train speed, I believe is what we discussed last time.
Yeah, we said a couple of them would, but I have to play that for 3 days.
Yeah.
So that was only day one. Um Instead, I'm going to ask if there's anyone who uh no, I have met this person and I got their number. I'm going to text
Bless you.
Kirishima
Oh,
and be like, "Hey, I know we said that we were gonna try and like meet up again sometime, and I know this is gonna be kind of like somewhat risky, but I was going to try and use the gym tomorrow for first 2 periods for the lift weightlifting room
okay.
because we need to start. I need to start training for uh
Sports festival. Yeah.
yeah, and being not having
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
uh anything really useful for that. I'll even tell him like I don't really have like stuff that's good for that. I need to be able to train. Would you mind helping me?
Can I ask exactly what? Okay. You sent the text. Um, can I ask exactly what you're asking for? Because it might require a roll, depending.
Oh no, I was just straight up gonna like I'm going to the weightlifting room tomorrow for the first 2 periods.
Can you skip school and
Would you
help
like
me?
yes.
Okay.
Or not
Per
entirely skip school, but just like first two
yeah, yeah,
classes.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Could you roll persuasion?
Persuasion. I think that's what I'm good at.
You've got a 2 in co-op at the very
Yes.
least.
Oh yes, I do. And I have 2 aptitudes in it, so that's a +2. So,
Six. Oh my goodness, yeah.
it's a crit.
Yeah, it's a crit. Yeah, no, Kirishima's like, I mean, you get a text. It just says, sure, yeah. Train. I love training.
Be like, thanks, man. I'll meet you there. Uh, like 10 minutes before first period.
Great. So I guess Jason also doesn't show up to class.
Damn. No, yes or no?
Unfortunate. I need to talk to Mr. Madura.
All right.
Hi, Mr. Madura. I have something that I need your help with. So I got a letter for Hanako since he's hurt, and it's a get well soon letter, and I'm having everyone in the hero courses sign it, and I'll just hold it out.
Oh, you need a signature for the Hanako kid? Yeah, sure. Give me a second. He has a pen in his coat jacket that he will sign it with.
Yay, another one down.
You've officially gotten everyone in class 1D. Right? Yes. No.
Yes.
You
I
need...
believe currently I'm only missing 1A.
Yes, you're only missing 1A because you got Kibe in the hallway last time. Gotta collect them all.
Gotta catch them all.
Yeah.
What was the aptitude again?
I don't know. I don't even know what the bonus is, like the reward. I'm just doing it because I was told I would get a reward.
It's a loot box system.
Okay.
Exactly. I don't need to know what it is.
All right. Does anyone have anything else they're gonna do in the first 2 periods or homeroom, I guess?
Read.
Read. Oh yeah, you're you're making your way through the book.
Since
I'm
I got a 13,
absorbing every last of knowledge.
since I got a 13, could I go to work early?
Oh yeah, you could go to work.
Nice.
I'm actually pretty sure. So we've decided on an allowance of, I believe I said $15 last time, but I also believe I miscalculated your work for yesterday. I think I said you made $7. I think you should have made 14.
Let's go.
So that's my
$7 more
bad.
I thought he made 7 because a couple hours were from training and a couple were from working.
That might have been how I logic. That might have been how I logicked it out. In which case, you don't get the $7 extra, Riku. Shame.
Okay.
But keep in mind, wage for an hour is $14 across the board, unless you like get a raise or something. So, just a solid number. That way, I don't have to remember it between you guys, or make you guys have to roll every single time.
What would the raise be? Become a teacher?
Well, I mean, like, maybe if you picked up some more responsibility.
Well, responsibility.
Maybe you could actually legally use your quirk outside of the school.
Well, I thought that's what the
Well,
permit
that's
was
what the
for.
training's for, but
Yeah.
you're not fully trained yet.
That's why I'm working.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Okay.
Ooh, question for me. How much do I get paid for a night of babysitting?
20 bucks.
Well, I did just say $14 an hour, but if I feel like that's babysitter wages, I feel like how long you're babysitting for, that
Yeah.
changes things. Because $14 for an hour seems, actually no, it's childcare. I feel like,
Usually it's like 100.
100 a night.
Yeah.
Man, our
Maybe like
economy's
80.
gonna be in shambles.
Mm.
Well,
I thought it was
only
already
on
in
I mean,
Wednesdays.
so far I only have one night lined up,
Yeah.
and you decide when I do that, right?
Graham. Okay, so in that case, $14 for everyone else unless you're taking care of a child. Because that you don't get aptitude points for taking care of a child. In no conceivable way can I see that happening. Okay, anyway.
Cooperation. Never mind.
Yeah,
I need
the
to find a
first
child.
2 periods go by uneventfully. Yukio's reading. You guys are doing classwork, discussing your wages. Jason is off in the gym with Kirishima, who has just also decided it's fun to skip school and do training. He has, for the first period, 1B has physics so you're working out in that like tiny like gym closet corner thing, right?
Yep.
So during the first 2 periods, it is class 1B and class 1C do gym in that period during that time. So you just hear a whole bunch of hero students outside.
If they come in, I'll say hi and wave to them, but I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing.
Yeah, no, they're not going to intrude, especially because they're with Mr. Madura, and they're all pretty interested in the self-defense class for the most part. But yeah, you take your aptitude point, sir. Training all morning. You are
Yes.
going to get a tardy. Watch out.
I'll just be like, oh, sorry. Like I was told that we have to start training, so
Yeah.
they didn't tell us when. So I just figured during school hours was okay.
And honestly, if you were in any other course, that excuse would have worked. But
If I
a
was in
tardy
any
is
other what?
nothing. A tardy is nothing. It's not going to tarnish your record. Tardy's nothing. You missed 2 classes. Shinji basically missed all his classes. You're fine.
Yeah. Shinji's not even awake 90% of the time.
Yeah. Listen, a tardy? That's nothing. You have to kill a teacher before you get expelled. You're fine.
Keep that in mind.
Alternatively, you could just be in Aizawa's class.
Yeah, no. Well, actually, I was checking because I do have like pet peeves for all the teachers, and Aizawa is being tardy or late. So you're very lucky you don't have him today. He's a Friday class.
Damn.
I would
So
have
far
told you
away.
though. I would have told you because you know that.
Uh-huh.
But yeah,
What does
then
he
you guys.
teach?
Aizawa? He
Yeah.
is psychology.
Is that an elective?
Nope.
I have
Psychology.
yet to have that class with him.
It was very, very brief. It was on Friday, so we just sort of went through all of it. But yeah, next you guys have clean night.
Oh my God.
I'm
Comprehensive science
missing clean
class.
night to work out. No.
Yeah.
What
So
a shame.
Now he's
What's the
gonna know how
subject?
dirty I am.
Science, right?
yeah, it's just concepts of science.
Hmm.
What specifically? I don't know if this is interesting enough for Yukio to put the book down.
It's I don't know, it's stoichiometry.
Ugh.
Wait, no, you guys are maybe not stoichiometry. Maybe it's
It's not that hard.
no.
It's not that hard.
It's not that hard. Dude.
It's work in motion. There it is.
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
It's not too bad.
Yes, you get like the little like detector things, and you've got to figure out kinetic energy and speed and that sort of thing. It's like first week of high school, first 3 weeks of high school.
in which case, book.
Yeah,
Yukio can get that shit in a night.
yeah. And to be honest, if you have any grasp of how the world works, you know how that sort of thing sort of works. So I feel like a lot of the class is sort of slacking off. Clean Knight's really into it. He's a great teacher. Um, just sucks that this sort of material is not engaging.
I mean, it's probably just like following the steps in a like
Yeah, it's a
lab
procedure
thing.
thing. It's a lab.
Yeah. He could make it fun though. 'Cause he could make like a surface not slippery, well, super slippery, and just slide something like
Yeah,
across.
he actually has the power to negate friction. So
Yeah.
he's the guy all those models talk about where assumed friction doesn't exist.
Bruh.
But yeah, you guys have science with Clean Night and then lunch.
Damn.
A normal lunch.
Book.
Book.
Fast
I'm
morning.
finishing this shit, bro.
Bro, isn't it like the Bible length?
It's long as fuck. Why do you think I'm spending every bit of my time with that book?
Yeah, it is a long book.
Damn.
I just know they got some juicy aptitudes at the end of it.
Um, on that
I don't
note,
know,
I
dude.
guess you've read this book for a little bit. Um, you know, you're sort of getting the vibe of the book. Um,
You learn any murder techniques?
actually, that's all the book is. I believe you learned last time about human shields. Um,
Yep.
so this time you are learning about explosive devices.
Oh,
Go on.
That's all you, man.
You know, the best places in a building to like, uh, you
Oh
know,
my god.
damage the structural integrity, that sort of thing.
ooh, Yukio. That okay? That's good. That's
Yeah,
some good shit.
Mm.
yeah, useful,
Mm.
practical knowledge
Says the one who got
that
angry at me
every
for trying
course
to burn
hero
an orphanage.
should know.
I mean, hey, if we ever fight someone in Site Gamma,
Yeah,
I just take out the structural support.
Jesus.
Mm,
there are some practical applications.
I'm
Um,
starting to sound pretty innocent. No.
um,
Hey, no one in canon knows about this except for Suzume.
yeah,
Mm.
but yeah, it's a lunch. Of course, all the classes are here. Um,
mm.
but yeah,
Perfect opportunity to get Class 1A to sign the Get Well Soon card.
all right. Um,
Uh, yeah, I think I'll go up to Yairozu and Ida. I assume they're still together.
yeah. They sort of had their click, kind of. It's just a
Okay.
rich kids table, really.
Right, yeah. Um, Hi, Yairozu, Ida. Do you think you two could sign this Get Well Soon card for Hanako that we talked about yesterday and try and help me get the rest of your class to do so as well?
Um, I so Yayorozu passes it to Ida because, of course, Yayorozu signed yesterday because you know she made the card. She's gonna sign it. Um, but Ida gives um, it would be you imagine it'd be very clean handwriting if it wasn't written in like the sharpest, like it's all sharp corners, not in like a scribbly way, but in like a learned cursive with no curves sort of way.
Mm, okay.
Um, uh, but yeah, we're willing to help. Although some of the people might be harder to get to go along with this sort of thing. Bakugo in particular.
Ah, um,
You might well. Oh, well. I
He's
mean,
the guy that yells a lot, right?
yeah. He's just very high energy, so he might, um, hmm. It might, I would try and make sure you keep the card as far away from him as possible in case he blows it up. Um, but if you want, I can try and pass it around to some of the other students.
Uh, yes, please. That would be great.
Um, all right. Uh, I'll take the card and get it to the other tables then. Um, and you see, Yaozu does just that with Ida sort of. I guess Ida would also tail along because, they're sort of the executive members of the class. So they
They're
go
like
around.
the president, the
Yeah.
class president, and VP. We
Yep.
only have Tetsuya.
Yep. But yeah, they get the signatures. I mean, there are a few notable ones, but I'm gonna tell you. I guess. I mean, they all obviously have like a signature style. It looks like maybe they missed. Oh my goodness, the guy who can talk to plants or animals.
Okay.
Coda.
Coda. Well, so it looks like they missed Coda, but it's actually just written so softly that it's only an imprint on the paper. Um, the two people that are missed are Bakugo and Tokoyami, and only because Tokoyami eats on the roof and Bakugo was deemed not in a good mood to be given fragile card things.
Okay. In that case, I think I would take the card to Yumi and ask her to like keep it safe while I go try and talk to Bakugo.
All right, yeah. Yumi is perfectly fine to keep the card safe. And you can head off to talk to Bakugo, who is very mad at Kaminari. Um, they'd gotten closer after USJ. Um, that sort of group, but he's like, oh, but you were gone. What happened to you? I had to deal with Deku all day, like a stupid idiot.
Hey, what's going on over here? I am May. I'm from class 1D.
I don't need to know your name extra.
Um, yeah, cool. Anyway, would you be okay signing a card for one of the hero students that got hurt at USJ?
If they got hurt, it was their own fault. Maybe if they'd listened to me, they wouldn't have gotten so hurt.
Do you even know who I'm talking about?
Probably just another one of those extra class 1D kids. Oh,
You you have anything else to say about class 1D? And I want to look as intimidating as possible.
okay. um, do you want to roll intimidation?
Yes.
Okay, let me look up Bakugo stats. Bakugo.
You got this, man.
You got this.
Easy crit.
Ooh, that's not very good. 11.
Damn. 1
Oh
1.
man, the stats are so inflated for this system, but he does have a 5 in power,
Ah!
which is
Five.
normally allocated for control, but that's just. I'm not gonna fine tune these guys until we get to Sports Festival, so. You got an 11?
Yeah, 11.
Ah. You you ask if he has anything else to say about Class 1D. He takes it as an invitation. Um, he has a I guess he was like a pre-programmed list of insults for every member of the class.
Whoa.
Yeah, you ask him if he has anything else to say, and it is a long list. I mean, a few people are excluded, um, which, I mean, by a few people, I mean Shinji because he's always asleep. I mean, there's a one line about a kid who's super lazy, but he just doesn't know him. There's another line about, he mentions the dropouts in a few insults. You guess because they just don't align with anyone else. And the two people he doesn't directly reference in the class um, are Yukio and Riku because they haven't talked to him. But he does have a diss for both you, something along the lines of like a pink-haired weirdo, which could as easily apply to uh, Ashido, right?
May?
But also an
Gumi.
insult
Gumi?
for a Jason who he had met previously last week.
What was his insult about me? I'm kind of curious.
His
I'm also
insult for you
curious
is
what he said about the dropouts.
oh, okay, yeah. So we'll do Jason first because he just called you a rich dipshit.
Not too bad.
It's very very
I don't
straightforward.
gotta take that. I'm assuming he's shouting this.
Yeah, no. It's
I
very
don't gotta
loud.
take that from a fucking peasant.
um, but there is so I guess I could throw in you. I guess I could give you just some basic insults. Obviously, he insults the blonde flashy one.
Time for your
Obviously, there's an
Kira?
insult about how annoying one of the kids is. There's only,
Why?
annoying lightning kid. There are two references to a plastic bag known as Yui. Or, no, yeah, Yui.
Wasn't it you?
Wait, is it you? Oh yes, it is you.
Uh,
Wait. Somehow okay, let me check Tetsuya because he had a girlfriend and I want to make sure I'm doing this correctly. She could have
Wait,
also
I
been
have
caught in the
you.
crossfire.
Oof.
I have you.
Yui?
I have you.
YUI.
Yeah, YUI.
Oh, okay. Which is that?
Yeah, so there's Yui.
Why you want?
I mean, to be fair, Tetsuya's girlfriend, previous girlfriend, the girlfriend from first week, did get caught in the crossfire. Yuki.
Hmm.
See, look, this is why you
Damn.
shouldn't give characters similar names. I had to double check. And then there is a jab thrown at a monster hair girl.
Hmm.
Hmm. Okay, that's more useful.
Yeah, a lot of them are. eh. But that one's something you didn't know about her quirk, kind of.
Yeah. Okay. Listen here, you blonde asshole. I just need you to sign the card, and how about this? I'm willing to fight you for it. One hit from each of us after school, and we'll see if your like big flashy quirk is actually as powerful as you think it is.
You see Bakugo get very, very red. Because, of course, you've challenged him, and his pride will not stand by to be, he can't let that go. But you see that, not Kaminari. Is it Kaminari? Yes, I must be thinking of the right. No, not Kaminari. Oh my goodness. And
You
see
mean
now,
What are you
Kirishi?
trying to say?
Kirishima. My goodness. Did I say Kaminari earlier was
Oh.
gone? No, Kirishima was gone. My bad.
Yeah, you said Kamari.
Yep, see look, listen. This is the deal. This is the problem. All right. So he was mad at Kirishima earlier But now Kirishima is trying to calm Bakugo down, like, hey, dude, just sign the card. He's not having any of it at this point. He might not have even entertained the idea earlier. So where do you want to meet, huh? Where am I gonna have to beat some sense into you?
I don't know. Where should we meet?
There are a few places, but there is one place in school that allows for active sparring, and that is technically the Kendo Club.
Oh,
I mean, they're most of it's sword fighting, but Yukio's gotten away with using his quirk there.
Okay.
Kendo
Let's
Club?
do that then. Meet me at the Kendo Club.
Kendo Club, the Fight Club.
Um, yeah. This exchange happens. The rest of this, like the cafeteria, is well. So when he started throwing out insults to the rest of the class heard, obviously. So they had their own retorts. We heard Jason's, but there were a lot of maybe some of them are less poignant than others. A few of them are just meanie. I should clarify that Ida was the one with meanie, which felt very, just couldn't think of anything in the moment. But they all have an opinion on what was said. But yeah, you've scheduled a duel with Bakugo, kind of, in the Kendo Club after school. So we'll see how
Oh,
that
yeah.
resolves.
Yeah. I'll be fine.
Yeah, it's only Bakugo.
I can't wait.
Only Bakugo. Can't really be that strong, can he?
Yeah, no. This early on? Nah.
This is gonna be fun.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess I mean after lunch you guys just get a free period. I should remind you, this free period is used so students can get their volunteer hours in, because you guys are required to do 150 of them,
What?
but you
Does
don't
my
have
work
to spend
count?
them that way.
Hey, could I argue that training with the Hero Public Safety Commission counts as volunteering?
I mean, once they do their background check on you, I'm sure you can go in, but they'll get done with that around Wednesday.
I'm just wondering if I could try and make that argument to Madura or whoever checks the volunteer hours.
Oh, I think once the news becomes public, I think you could probably argue that.
Okay.
You probably don't want to go telling your teachers now that, hey, I'm a vigilante. It may or may not work out. I mean, 13
Yeah.
knows. So 13 could probably give you that confirmation now, but
I'm also assuming Nezu probably knows too.
yeah, Nezu knows, but a few of the teachers are still kept kinda in the dark because it's, need to know only.
Does my work count as community hours?
Not until after your training's done. Sorry.
Ah.
But I mean, you'll work enough that it should cover this stuff as long as you keep the job and after you finish your training. But right now it's more like a paid work study, if that makes sense.
I'll take it.
Not really volunteer hours if you're getting paid.
It's more like a tip,
Yeah. Sure. But does anyone not want to do anything before their free period, before we get to the standoff of the century?
Book.
Book, of course.
No, I want to talk to you, Yukio.
Gonna distract him from book? Alright.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna sit down at your table.
I immediately closed the
man.
book.
Look, I want to apologize for my actions on Sunday. Okay.
He just looks at you like, really?
I wasn't in the best state of mind. All right. Friday happened. USJ. The actors went a little too crazy. Then my sister got kidnapped. The same day, Saturday, all that stress just kept, boiling until Sunday. And there wasn't really any outlet except for Humai, because I mean, he threatened me with my sister,
I mean, yeah, I get it. But like, burning, he like whispers, "Burning
I
down
was like, good catch.
is like a really serious fucking deal."
I know, but I wasn't thinking about that in the moment, okay? I just wanted to get to Humai. I still do. But like,
Hey.
I've cooled down.
And we'll
I've-
find him.
Yeah.
But we shouldn't cause any unnecessary damage before then.
Yeah, I know. Well, I know now.
Especially when innocent people can get hurt. Let's focus all that energy towards finding him and beating him. Okay?
Okay. We still good?
Yeah. As long as you don't do anything like that again, we're good.
Nice.
He holds out his hand.
Bro, I'm taking it. I'm shaking it. I'm dabbing you up.
It's a deal.
Dude, you read a lot. A lot of raunchy novels, bro. You good?
He like looks confused for a second, then remembers the fake cover, and he's like,
Pretty
I'm
bold, not gonna lie.
I'm just trying new kinds of genres,
Very new.
Yeah. First time reading one, but pretty interesting.
Well, maybe let me read it when you're done. See why it's so good. You've read 2 of them now.
The thing is, like, after I'm done reading it, I kind of like gotta give it back to Suzume immediately. So
Oh, okay.
yeah,
I'll just find the library or something.
Yeah, sure, yeah. I think they should be able to have this in the library. Maybe.
Okay.
Not sure actually. Suzume did not tell me where she got it.
You could never love me for me, 'cause you move me into something else, change me into what you want. All I ever did was love, and it wasn't good enough. We had tried to make this garden for 2, but you had brought the cold and the roses.